Welcome to Han Invest TV. Today, we will reveal why living a normal life in 2026 is a trap. Society tells us that having a nice house and a brand new car is the ultimate dream for every single family. But beneath this beautiful illusion lies a terrifying reality that is quietly destroying the financial future of the entire middle class. We are going to break down the shocking numbers and show you how everyday expenses are secretly draining your bank account. The average household currently spends around $78,000 every single year just to maintain a basic standard of living. Most people think they're doing perfectly fine because they can afford their monthly payments without going into massive credit debt. However, those monthly payments are exactly what prevents you from building real wealth and achieving true financial freedom in the future. Let us take a closer look at the modern vehicle loan, which has become a massive burden for the average worker. Right now, the average monthly car payment is sitting at a staggering $772 for new vehicles. People believe they need a reliable modern car to commute to work, but they are actually paying for a depreciating asset. When you drive a brand new car off the dealer lot, it immediately loses a huge portion of its initial value. You are essentially burning your hard-earned money every single month just to look successful in front of your daily neighbors. Now, let us talk about another silent wealth killer that almost everyone ignores in their monthly budget planning and financial tracking. The subscription economy is designed to make you forget about the small recurring charges that slowly bleed your bank account dry. When asked, most consumers estimate they spend roughly $86 a month on various streaming platforms and digital software services. But the actual reality is much worse because the true average cost is actually $219 every month. These companies rely on your laziness and forgetfulness to keep charging your credit card for services you do not even use. This phenomenon is known as the invisible tax of modern convenience, and it is keeping millions of hardworking people completely broke. Another massive trap is the culture of dining out and ordering food delivery multiple times throughout your busy and stressful week. We convince ourselves that we do not have enough time to cook a healthy meal after a long, tiring day working. So we easily drop $30 or $40 on a simple dinner delivery without thinking about the long-term financial consequences. If you add up all these normal expenses, you will quickly realize that you are funding the wealth of massive corporations. You are trading your future freedom for temporary comfort and fleeting moments of pleasure that do not truly improve your life. Now we arrive at the most mind-blowing part of this entire financial analysis, which is the incredible power of compounding. Opportunity cost is the real price you pay when you choose to spend your money instead of investing it for tomorrow. Imagine if you took that massive car payment and invested it directly into the Standard & Poor's 500 index fund. Over a period of 30 years, that money would grow exponentially thanks to the magic of long-term compound interest rates. A person who invests those normal expenses could easily end up with a portfolio worth over $3 or $4 million. That $50,000 car you bought on credit is actually costing you almost $2 million in lost potential wealth. This is the shocking truth about being normal, because normal means you will work until you are too old to enjoy. The financial system is perfectly designed to keep the middle class trapped in a never-ending cycle of working and spending. Banks and corporations spend billions of dollars on advertising to convince you that you desperately need their latest products and upgrades. They want you to believe that success is defined by the expensive things you own, rather than the assets you control. But true wealth is actually invisible because it consists of the money you save and the investments that generate passive income. Self-made millionaires do not become rich by earning massive salaries and spending every single penny on luxury goods and vacations. They build their incredible fortunes by creating a massive gap between their monthly income and their actual daily cost of living. The wider you can make that gap, the faster you will reach financial independence and escape the modern rat race forever. This does not mean you have to live like a poor monk and completely deprive yourself of every single joyful experience. It simply means you need to become incredibly intentional about where your hard-earned money goes every single day and month. You must stop sleepwalking through your financial life and start taking absolute control over your daily spending habits and future goals. The first crucial step is to sit down and calculate your exact spending numbers for the past 3 or 4 months. You need to face the harsh reality of your financial situation without making any excuses or hiding from the painful truth. Look at every single bank statement and credit card bill to identify exactly where your money is leaking out right now. You will probably be shocked to discover how much money you waste on things that bring absolutely no value to you. Once you've identified those invisible leaks, you must take immediate action to plug them and stop the bleeding right away. Cancel those forgotten subscriptions and stop buying expensive coffee every single morning when you can easily brew it at your home. Next, you need to completely rethink your approach to buying vehicles and stop financing cars that you cannot actually afford today. Consider purchasing a reliable used car with cash instead of tying yourself down to a massive monthly payment for many years. A car should simply be a tool to get you from point A to point B safely and without any trouble. Do not use your vehicle as a status symbol to impress people who don't actually care about your financial well-being. Redirect all of that saved money straight into a low-cost index fund and let the market do the heavy lifting. Investing is not a complicated game reserved only for wealthy Wall Street bankers and financial experts with fancy college business degrees. It is a simple mathematical process of consistently putting your money into productive assets that will grow over a long time. By automating your investments, you remove the emotional temptation to spend that cash on things you don't really need today. Make saving and investing the very first thing you do when your paycheck hits your bank account every single month automatically. This strategy is known as paying yourself first, and it is the absolute foundation of building generational wealth for your family. As your investment portfolio begins to grow, you will notice a profound shift in your overall mindset and your daily confidence. You will no longer feel trapped by your job because you know you are actively building a secure safety net underneath. Financial peace of mind is worth infinitely more than any luxury car or designer clothing brand you could ever possibly purchase. Being normal in 2026 means being stressed out, overworked, and constantly worried about how to pay your upcoming bills. Do you really want to spend the rest of your precious life running on a treadmill that never actually goes anywhere? Or do you want to break free from the matrix and create a life of true abundance and endless future possibilities? The choice is entirely up to you, but you must realize that every single dollar you spend is a crucial vote. You are either voting for a future of financial slavery, or you are voting for a future of absolute total freedom. Let us look at a practical example of a young professional who decides to reject the normal path and live differently. Instead of upgrading his apartment, he stays in a modest place and keeps his housing costs as low as humanly possible. He cooks nutritious meals at home and invites friends over instead of spending hundreds of dollars at expensive, trendy downtown restaurants. He drives a 10-year-old car that runs perfectly fine and requires very little maintenance to keep on the road. His coworkers might secretly laugh at his frugal lifestyle and wonder why he doesn't enjoy the fruits of his labor. But while they are drowning in consumer debt, he is quietly investing 50% of his income into the stock market. Fast forward 15 years, and those same coworkers are still complaining about their terrible bosses and their lack of free time. Meanwhile, our frugal professional has accumulated enough wealth to retire early and pursue his true passions without any money worries whatsoever. He is the one laughing now because he understands that real wealth is having total control over your own daily schedule. This is the ultimate goal of financial independence, and it is completely achievable for anyone willing to reject the normal lifestyle. You just need the discipline to stick to your plan and the courage to look a little weird to others. Remember that the crowd is almost always wrong when it comes to managing money and building sustainable long-term personal wealth. If you want to achieve extraordinary results, you must be willing to take actions that ordinary people absolutely refuse to take. Stop worrying about keeping up with the Joneses, because the Joneses are secretly broke and heavily burdened by massive credit debt. Focus entirely on your own financial journey and